video, we're going to be talking about my June budget. But before we get into the budget, let's kind of take a recap of May and was I able to accomplish a few of my goals for May. So one of my goals was to make a payment on my student loans, and then also I wanted to save $500. Well, y'all know May was my birthday month, me and my twin sister, and so y'all, I had got me a Fitbit. I ended up, we got manis and panties, we went to Topgolf, we did so many things. So I had a really good birthday month, and I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna make a payment on my student loans, but I did. I made a payment of $386, and the normal payment is $357. So I was excited about that. But was I able to save doing all the stuff? Yes, I didn't save $500 though. I saved $452, taking me up to $6,074 for as of June 4th of 2022. And you gotta think, last year I was doing the savings challenge, the 26-week savings challenge, saving $5,000 within 6 months. And I don't even think I had 5,000 because it took me until the end of June to save the full 5,000. So I have been getting views on that video, and people have been asking me, do I have a savings challenge? And I don't. But if that is something that you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments, and I could most definitely create a savings challenge. That would be kind of cool. So let me know. But I am definitely excited about this June budget. So we're going to go over to my iPad and we're going to take a look at the budget. Now I'm going to be using my 2022 digital budget planner, and you can go over to my Etsy shop if you want to purchase that, or you can always drop down in the description and get my free budget and debt repayment templates, and we can do our budgets together. So let's go ahead over to my iPad and take a look at the budget. First, we're going to put my salary down under source. And if you have multiple streams of income, you can put your salary, your side business, whatever other income you have. There's 4 areas for you to do that. And this is going to be for the month of June. I'm going to be bringing home $3,422. And next, I'm just going to be putting in all of my expenses for the month of June. So I got my mortgage, and that's going to be $745. Also, I have my HOA, and then I'm just going to continue to write all of my expenses down. Next, for my credit card, this is going to be for some recurring purchases that I have on my credit card. And then my subscriptions, these are going to be like my YouTube Premium and my Apple Music. So those are some things that I have coming out. And this month for gas, I said, well, I'm going to up it to $150 because for the month of May, I felt like I really drove a lot. And then with the amount of gas, the cost of gas, I said, let me up it a little bit. And then for food, y'all know I'm doing those Factor 75 meals. So I'm going to up that to $638 or $640. And next, what we want to do is the to-do. And some of my goals is that I want to save $500 again this month. And I want to pay on my student loan. So that's going to be $858. And next, I want to do the global entry through my Navy Federal flagship credit card. So I was doing a little bit of research, and I was just trying to decide, okay, do I want to do the global entry? Do I want to do the pre-check? And if you do the global entry, you automatically have the pre-check. So that's good. So I'm going to tally all of that up, and that's going to be $2,797.92 for all of my expenses for the month of June. So then that's going to leave me left over $624.08. And looking at the budget, you know, I want to save $500 and then pay on my student loan. So that's $858, and I'm only going to have $624 left over. So something ain't mathing on this budget, y'all. Next, we're going to come over here and take a look at the debt repayment. So right now, I still have my student loans. I owe $54,696.84. I'm glad to finally be seeing this decrease. And right now, there's not any minimum payment on it, but I said that I wanted to go ahead and start making payments on it. And then I have my mortgage, and my mortgage is $745. So I'm going to go ahead. My goal is to make a payment of $358 on the student loans for the month of June. What we're taking a look at now are my credit cards. So I think I have all of my credit cards listed except for one, because I don't have any balance on that credit card. So first, I have my Navy Federal flagship, and I owe $821.30. And usually what the balances is on my credit cards is usually, I like to put all of the expenses and all of the charges that I can, except for maybe like my mortgage and my insurance. Those are usually the only things that I'm not putting on my credit cards. Everything else I am, because y'all know I'm always trying to get points or cash back. So that's why I have these balances on the credit card. But y'all have to check out my last video where I was talking about the credit card utilization hack. And so what I did, because you can see I have my balances, my due date, my statement date, my payment date, and I have the interest. And then over here in the notes, I have what has already reported to my credit report, because for the month of June, I'm wanting to only report on 3 of my credit cards. So I've already went and paid off all of the credit cards except for the 3, so that I can let that report. But you'll have to check that video out and it'll probably make more sense. So right now I owe $2,842.08 on my credit cards with a amount due of $246. But what I like to do is leave 2 or 7% on the credit cards and let it report. And I'm not paying interest on any of the credit cards, because if we are using the points or the rewards, we don't want to pay interest on the credit cards. Y'all saw how I did on the budget. I don't know that I'm going to be able to save. I have some decisions to make. Am I going to save $500, or am I going to make a payment on my student loan? So really, I could either make a payment on my student loans and only save $125, or not make a payment on my student loans and then just save $500. So we'll have to see. But you can see where my budget increase was on food, because y'all know I'm doing those Factor 75 meals, and I upped it for the month of June because I was doing 8 meals and then I would get the juices from time to time. Well, this time I upped it to 10 meals and I'm doing the juices. And then I want to say I had increased my gas budget, so I increased my food and my gas. And so that's kind of breaking the budget a little bit. So I really have a decision to make on if I still want to do the Factor 75 meals, because I was talking to my sister about it. I was just like, girl, it's like $14 per meal, but I really just love the convenience and just being able to pop them in the oven, especially on my lunch break. So maybe I might go down to 6 meals. So we'll have to see. That way for lunch, I won't have to worry about going to get anything to eat or anything like that. I could just pop them in the oven, but we're going to have to see. I'm not for sure yet, but I have a decision to make, because really, I probably could have saved more over the past few months if I wasn't doing the Factor 75 meals, because that has increased my budget. Because normally I would do $400 a month for food and gas, but then now I think I'm doing like $600 and then more for gas too. So I have some decisions to make. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? How is your budget going? But I hope that this video was helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, turn your notification bell on so you will be notified when new content drops. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time.
It's not a game, it's a